Bismillah.
I'm not Lester.
Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Isham Jamil and I am level 1 student at Rehan School Islamabad campus. As you know, whenever you come, we bring a new guest with us to interview with them. So today we have a very special guest and their name is Kalani. Today we learn about a topic from Kalani, and today's topic is climate change and sustainability. So first of all, hello Annie, can we start our interview?
Walaikum salam, Sham. Yes, let's dive into it. I'm ready for your questions on climate change and sustainability.
Okay, that's great, Annie. You are ready. Okay, Annie, if you're ready, so my first question of my interview is that what does climate change mean to you?
Climate change, to me, means the long term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns, primarily caused by human activities like burning fossil fuels. It affects ecosystems, weather, and our daily lives. It's a call to action for sustainability.
Okay, yes, Annie, you are right. It is an part of ecosystem. So, Annie, my next question is how do you think climate change is affecting our planet today?
Climate change is causing rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and disruptions to ecosystems. It's impacting wildlife, agriculture, and even our health. It's a big challenge we need to address.
Yes, Annie, you are right. Okay, okay, Annie. My next question is that what are the major causes of climate change?
The major causes of climate change include greenhouse gas emissions from burning fossil fuels, deforestation, industrial processes, and agricultural practices. These activities increase carbon dioxide and other gases in the atmosphere, trapping heat.
Okay, that's nice, Annie. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how has climate change impacted different regions of the world?
Climate change impacts regions differently. Levels and flooding, while some regions experience droughts and water shortages. Others may see increased storms and wildfires. It's a complex issue affecting everyone in unique ways.
Okay, that's very great, Annie. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what is the biggest misconception people have about climate change?
One of the biggest misconceptions is that climate change is a distant issue that won't affect us for a long time. In reality, it's happening now and impacting our lives, ecosystems, and weather patterns today.
Okay, Annie, so my next question is that how do you think human activities contribute to climate change?
Human activities contribute to climate change primarily through the release of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. These actions increase the concentration of gases like carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, leading to global warming.
Yes, Annie, these are a very bad effect, affecting our ecosystem and our temperature and our climate. So, Annie, that's right. Okay, my next question is that what are the some visible signs of climate change in our daily lives?
Some visible signs of climate change include more frequent extreme weather events, like hurricanes and heat waves, melting glaciers, earlier blooming of plants, and changes in wildlife migration patterns. We might also notice shifts in seasons and unpredictable weather.
Okay, nice, Annie. Okay, Annie, my next question is that can you explain the link between carbon emissions and global warming?
Sure, carbon emissions, mainly from burning fossil fuels, trap heat in the atmosphere. This leads to the greenhouse effect, where the Earth's temperature rises, causing global warming. Higher temperatures can disrupt weather patterns and contribute to climate change.
Okay, that's great, Annie. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how does climate change affect weather pattern?
Climate change affects weather patterns by increasing the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. It can lead to more intense storms, prolonged droughts, and unusual temperature fluctuations, making weather less predictable overall.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what role does deforestation play in climate change?
Deforestation plays a significant role in climate change by reducing the number of trees that can absorb carbon dioxide. When trees are cut down or burned, the carbon stored in them is released into the atmosphere, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and global warming.
Okay, that's great. So, Annie, my next question is that what is sustainability and why is it important?
Sustainability refers to meeting our current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. It's important because it helps preserve resources, protects ecosystems, and ensures a healthy planet for all living beings.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how can individuals contribute to sustainability in their daily lives?
Individuals can contribute to sustainability by reducing waste, recycling, using energy efficient appliances, conserving water, and choosing sustainable products. Even small actions, like using reusable bags and supporting local businesses, can make a big difference.
Yes, Annie, you are right. It can make a very big difference. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what are the some key sustainable practices that business should adopt?
Businesses should adopt practices like reducing waste, using renewable energy, implementing sustainable sourcing, promoting recycling, and encouraging remote work to lower their carbon footprint. Transparency and ethical practices also go a long way in supporting sustainability.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, my next question is that can renewable energy sources can help combat climate change? How?
Yes, renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydro can help combat climate change by reducing reliance on fossil fuels. They generate energy without emitting greenhouse gases, which helps lower carbon emissions and mitigates global warming.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that what are some sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels?
Some sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels include solar energy, wind energy, hydroelectric power, geothermal energy, and biofuels. These sources provide cleaner energy options that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote environmental health.
Yes, Annie, you are right. Okay, great. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how important is waste management in achieving sustainability?
Waste management is crucial for achieving sustainability because it helps reduce pollution, conserves resources, and minimizes landfill use. Effective waste management practices, like recycling and composting, can significantly lower environmental impact and promote a circular economy.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that what is the role of education in promoting sustainability?
Education plays a vital role in promoting sustainability by raising awareness about environmental issues and teaching individuals how to make sustainable choices. It empowers people to understand the impact of their actions and encourages them to advocate for sustainable practices in their communities.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that how can cities become more sustainable?
Cities can become more sustainable by implementing green infrastructure, promoting public transportation, increasing green spaces, enhancing energy efficiency in buildings, and encouraging waste reduction and recycling programs. Engaging the community in sustainability initiatives is also key.
Okay, nice. Okay, so Annie, my next question is that what impact does plastic pollution have on the environment?
Plastic pollution harms the environment by contaminating water bodies, harming marine life, and disrupting ecosystems. Plastics can take hundreds of years to decompose, leading to long lasting damage and affecting wildlife that ingest or become entangled in plastic debris.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that what role do government play in fighting climate change?
A crucial role by creating policies and regulations that promote renewable energy, reduce emissions, and protect natural resources. They can also invest in sustainable infrastructure, support research, and engage in international agreements to address climate change collectively.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that are current global policies on climate change is effective or not?
Current global policies on climate change have made some progress, but many experts believe they are not sufficient to meet the urgent challenges we face. While agreements like the Paris Agreement aim to limit global warming, stronger commitments and more aggressive actions are needed to achieve meaningful results.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that what are the some international agreements aimed at tackling climate change?
Some key international agreements aimed at tackling climate change include the Paris Agreement, the Kyoto Protocol, and the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change (UNFCCC). These agreements focus on reducing to address climate change.
Okay, it means that climate change is very big issue. Any are you agree?
Absolutely. Climate change is a huge issue that affects everyone and everything on the planet. It's important for us to take it seriously and work together to find solutions. What do you think we can do to make a difference?
I don't know any because I have no experience, so I don't know what to do for the uh, for climate change. So skip it. Any my next question is that what are the some successful policies implemented by government to combat climate change?
No worries. It's great that you're curious about it. Some successful policies include renewable energy incentives, carbon pricing, emissions trading systems, and regulations on vehicle emissions. Countries like Denmark and Sweden have made significant strides with wind energy and sustainable practices.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie. So my next question is that how can developing countries balance economic growth with sustainability?
Developing countries can balance economic growth with sustainability by investing in green technologies, promoting sustainable agriculture, and prioritizing renewable energy sources. Incorporating sustainable practices into development plans can help ensure that growth doesn't come at the expense of the environment.
Okay, that's very great, Annie. Okay, Annie, you are answering very well, so I am appreciating you. Annie, my next question is what are the some successful policies implemented by government to combat climate change? Sorry, I asked you a question before. My question is that should governments impose stricter regulations on industries for sustainability?
Thank you for the kind words. Yes, many believe that governments should impose stricter regulations on industries to promote sustainability. Stricter regulations can incentivize companies to adopt greener practices, reduce emissions, and minimize waste, ultimately benefiting the environment and public health.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that how important is public transportation in reducing emissions?
Public transportation is very important in reducing emissions. It helps decrease the number of individual cars on the road, which lowers traffic congestion and air pollution. Efficient public transit systems can significantly cut greenhouse gas emissions and promote more sustainable urban living.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that do you think carbon taxes are an effective way to reduce pollution?
Yes, carbon taxes can be an effective way to reduce pollution. By putting a price on carbon emissions, they encourage businesses and individuals to reduce their carbon footprint and invest in cleaner alternatives. This financial incentive can drive innovation and promote more sustainable practices.
Okay, that's nice, Annie. Okay, Annie, so my next question is that how can policymakers encourage businesses to adopt sustainable practices?
Policymakers can encourage businesses to adopt sustainable practices by offering tax incentives, grants, and subsidies for green initiatives. They can also implement regulations that promote sustainability, provide resources for education and training, and recognize companies that excel in sustainable practices through awards or certifications.
Okay, it's mean that's very nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what is your opinion on the role of global organization like the UN in climate action?
I think global organizations like the UN play a crucial role in climate action. They facilitate international cooperation, set global targets, and provide a platform for countries to share knowledge and resources. Their efforts help raise awareness and mobilize action on climate change, making a collective priority.
Okay, nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how does climate change affect developing nations differently from developed ones?
Climate change affects developing nations more severely because they often have fewer resources to adapt and respond to its impacts.
Okay, that's nice.
These countries may water shortages and health risks. I'm glad you think so. It's such an important topic.
Yes.
Do you have any more
Yes, Annie, I have
questions
much more
or
questions.
something else on your mind?
Yes, and what are the economic risks of ignoring climate change?
Ignoring climate change can lead to significant economic risks, including increased costs from natural disasters, damage to infrastructure, and loss of agricultural productivity. It can also result in higher healthcare costs due to climate related health issues and loss of livelihoods in vulnerable sectors. Overall, the long term economic impact can be quite severe.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, my next question from you is that how can businesses benefit from adopting sustainable practices?
Businesses can benefit from adopting sustainable practices in several ways. 1. Cost savings. Sustainable practices often lead to reduced energy consumption and lower waste disposal costs. Results. 2. Enhance reputation. Embracing sustainability can improve brand reputation and customer loyalty, attracting environmentally conscious consumers. 3. Innovation access. Focusing on sustainability allows businesses to tap into innovations. 4. Market opportunities. Companies committed to sustainability can open new markets and revenue streams, aligning with growing consumer demand for eco friendly products. 5. Resilience. Sustainable practices foster operational resilience, helping businesses better withstand economic and environmental challenges. Overall, sustainability can be a strategic advantage that benefits both the planet and the bottom line.
Okay, that's nice, Annie. You have much knowledge. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what role do corporations play in addressing climate change?
Thank you. Corporations play a significant role in addressing climate change by reducing their carbon footprints, investing in renewable energy, and implementing sustainable practices. They can innovate eco friendly products, engage in responsible supply chain management, and advocate for climate friendly policies. By taking action, corporations can influence consumers and other businesses to prioritize sustainability too.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay, Adi, my next question is that how can climate change worsen global inequality?
Climate change can worsen global inequality by disproportionately affecting vulnerable populations and developing countries that lack resources to adapt. Extreme weather events can lead to food and water shortages, displacement, and economic instability, hitting the poorest the hardest. As resources become scarcer, existing inequalities may deepen, more challenging for marginalized communities to recover and thrive.
Yes, Annie, you are right. Okay, that's great. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what are the financial costs of climate inactions?
The financial costs of climate inaction can be staggering. Increased disaster recovery costs, damage to infrastructure, loss of agricultural productivity, and rising healthcare expenses from climate related health issues. Additionally, failing to transition to a sustainable economy can lead to lost economic opportunities and decreased competitiveness in global markets. Overall, the long term costs can far outweigh the investments needed for proactive climate action.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that my next
I'm ready.
my next question is that how can sustainable tourism help the environment?
Sustainable tourism can help the environment in several ways. 1. Conservation. It promotes the preservation of natural resources and wildlife habitats. 2. Reduced footprint. Sustainable practices minimize waste, energy use, and carbon emissions associated with travel. 3. Local economy support. It encourages travelers to support local businesses, which can lead to more responsible resource management. 4. Awareness. Sustainable tourism raises awareness about environmental issues, inspiring travelers to be more eco conscious. 5. Cultural preservation. It helps protect local cultures and traditions, promoting a deeper connection between visitors and the environment. Overall, sustainable tourism fosters a more harmonious relationship between people and nature.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that how can artificial intelligence help in fighting climate change?
Artificial intelligence can help fight climate change in several ways. 1. Data analysis. AI can analyze vast amounts of environmental data to identify patterns and predict climate trends. 2. Energy efficiency. It can optimize energy consumption in buildings and transportation, reducing carbon footprints. 3. Renewable energy. AI can improve the efficiency of renewable energy sources by predicting energy production and demand. 4. Resource management. It can enhance water and waste management, helping to conserve resources. 5. Climate modeling. AI can create more accurate climate models to inform policy decisions and strategies for mitigation. By leveraging AI, we can make more informed decisions and implement solutions to combat climate change effectively.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, my next question is that what are the some innovative solutions being developed to combat climate change?
There are many innovative solutions being developed to combat climate change, including 1. Carbon capture technology. This captures carbon dioxide emissions from industrial processes and stores or repurpose it. 2. Renewable energy innovations. Advancements in solar, wind, and geothermal energy are making these sources more efficient and affordable.
Yes.
3. Sustainable agriculture. Techniques like vertical farming. Awesome! Do you have more questions, or is there something else you'd like to chat about?
Yes, Annie, I
I'm
have
here for it
much.
all.
I have some 4, 5 more questions, so I am continuing. So, Annie, my next question is that how can smart cities contribute to sustainability?
Smart cities can contribute to sustainability in several ways. Efficient resource management. They use technology to optimize energy, water, and waste management, reducing consumption and waste. 2. Sustainable transportation. Smart cities promote public transport, cycling, and electric vehicle infrastructure, lowering emissions. 3. Data driven decisions. They gather and analyze data to improve urban planning and resource allocation, making cities more livable and efficient. 4. Green spaces. Incorporating parks and green roofs helps improve air quality and biodiversity. 5. Community engagement. Smart cities often involve residents in decision making, fostering a sense of responsibility and collaboration for sustainability. By leveraging technology, smart cities can create a more sustainable urban environment.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Annie, that's great. My next question is that how can space technology help in climate monitoring?
Space technology plays a crucial role in climate monitoring through 1. Satellite imagery. Satellites provide real time data on land use, deforestation, and urban development, helping track environmental changes. 2. Weather forecasting. Advanced satellite systems improve weather predictions and climate modeling, aiding in disaster preparedness. 3. Greenhouse gas monitoring. Satellites can measure concentrations of greenhouse gases like CO2 and methane in the atmosphere. Space technology helps track sea level rise, ocean temperatures, and currents, which are vital for understanding climate change impacts. 5. Biodiversity tracking. Satellites can monitor ecosystems and wildlife habitats, helping conservation efforts.
Okay, okay, Annie, that's great. Okay, Annie, do you believe technological solution alone can solve the climate crisis?
I think technological solutions are essential, but they can't solve the climate crisis alone. While innovations can help reduce emissions and improve efficiency, we also need systemic changes in policies, behaviors, and societal values. It's about combining technology with sustainable practices, community involvement, and strong leadership to create a
Hey Sunny, I think you are right. And Annie, my interview time is almost completed. So I want to end my interview with last question. That what is the one key action that individual, business, and government must take immediately?
Hey there. One key action that individuals, businesses, and governments must take immediately is to commit to reducing carbon emissions. This could involve transitioning to renewable energy sources, implementing energy efficient practices, and promoting sustainable transportation options. It's a collective effort that can lead to significant change. What do you think about that?
Okay, and here I think government and individual and business must take immediately this action because it is very serious and many time has ended. So, viewers, this is our today's interview with Colony. I hope you will like it. See you in our next interview with Colony. Till then, Allah Hafiz. In and as always, Pakistan Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.